Hello and welcome to a brand new synth soundset walkthrough with me, The Unfinished, and we've got a brand new synth as well. Exciting times. So I've not released a soundset for Repro 1 before. Now, many of you will already have been using this for a while. It has been out for, I don't know, well over a year, I think. But this is my first release. I've been spending a lot of time with this synth and I absolutely bloody love it. It's great. It really is absolutely fantastic. So this is the first sort of fruits of my labours, and it's called Firebird, and it contains 150 patches. It's basically about, obviously, analog synth, but analog synths designed for modern film scoring and drama scoring, that kind of thing. So without further ado, let's just dive in and play some patches. Let's start with the ARPs, or should I say ARP. Quality, not quantity, right? Okay, so one up. Loads of bass lines though, because Repro 1 is designed to emulate the classic Sequential Circuits Pro 1 synthesizer, and that was a bass monster. So it turns out Repro 1 is a wonderful bass monster as well. Very good for punchy cinematic bass lines. Really chunky and gritty and atmospheric. Dark and noisy as well. It's a lovely beast. And you can really add more to the classic sort of analog sound of the Pro 1 synthesizer with this lovely little section here. We've got effects, pedals sort of style thing going on. So you've got a wave folder to add some real sort of distorted crunch and noise. Delays for delays. I really don't need to explain this to you, do I? EQ with sort of resonance function as well, which is rather lovely. Reverb, and then the sonic conditioner, which is kind of transients and width. I'm just reading words off a screen now, not helping at all. Right, let's get back to the sounds, and I shall shut up for a bit. Unlike, I haven't shut up for a bit, have I? Unlike the original Pro 1, this has got an amazing sequencer. I mean, the Pro 1 had a okay sequencer, but 64 steps potentially. It's groovy, which means there's a lot of bass lines and drum loops and sequences in this sound set because it's a real strength of this. Really get some fun things going on. It's a pretty simple architecture, really, the Pro 1 style. But again, it just has all these little tiny features in there that just make you able to do just really odd and interesting stuff. There's a lot of detail. Let's try the mod wheel on this one. Inferno is going to be cheery, isn't it? Okay. That wasn't as dark as I was expecting. punchy. Fairly simple synth, this one. And then you've got slightly more dynamic stuff like this. The sequencer allows, obviously, to do more interesting things than just being arpeggiated sequences. You can put in your own notes and stuff. As this one's a sort of straightforward fall to the floor style thing, let's have a look at the tweaks page. Now this is fun. So there's all sorts of little bits of fine tuning you can do with oscillators, and you can change the envelope to negative envelope and little bits and pieces. But one of the things I absolutely love about this tweak section is the fact that you can change the oscillators and the filters and the filter envelopes really quickly. So if you're thinking, there's something I like about this sound, but I want to quickly change it, so you go, right, so let's go for, instead of using the Prophet 5 modeled oscillator, we go for Prophet 1. Hasn't changed much there. Hasn't changed at all. Oh, come on! On some of the patches it has a really, really big effect, and then this one's just gone, nah, screw you, mate. Okay, so the filter's done a bit more. Change it to normal. The absolute worst friggin' patch to have tried this out on. Curse you, right, if we've got the crispy open filter. You scumbag! Honestly, I'm not a liar. on some patches, I've had some really good fun playing some of these patches and just fiddling with these things, and you get instant sort of changes and sonic gratification. On this one, it's totally done me over, man. Boo! Boo, I say. I'm going to stop being interesting now and just playing the noises. I'm trying to be interesting anyway. Unbelievable. That's just so rude, man. Alright, let's play some basses. Come and get me. Let's try the mod wheel on this one. So the inspiration for this sound set, apart from just lovely analog gorgeousness, nice deep sub bass, is to provide sort of that feeling of classic analog stuff, but for more sub basses. I'm only doing sub basses now, really. But for modern film scoring, so it's very much inspired by. It'll come as no surprise to you that I like Harry Gregson Williams' music, and definitely an inspiration for this one, but also guys like Henry Jackman, Junkie XL, Lorne Balfe, guys doing really interesting stuff with synths in sort of atmospheric action scores and stuff. Also, there's definitely that hint of the masters such as John Carpenter and Tangerine Dream creeping in. Last bass. So you can really, really take these sort of just the analog instincts of the basic emulation that you have here, and then you can have a lot of fun throwing effects at it and stuff, and using the sequencer and the tweaks. Damn you, tweaks! And so much fun to be had with what ostensibly is a reasonably simple architecture. Big beefy kick. Boom. And there's a handful of leads, mainly because I don't think sort of mono-synth leads is something that gets used a lot in modern scoring, but I came up with some sounds that I liked, so I've popped them in to add a bit of extra flavour. But there really is only a handful. Right, loops. There's some good loops. It's fun to make some analog style drum stuff with this, definitely. And obviously there's a bit of a focus on kick drums and hi-hatty noise stuff, but there's some other bits and pieces in there as well. This is a favourite of mine. So obviously you're probably getting an idea that this can be used for more than just cinematic scoring. You know, obviously use it for less epic TV and game stuff. But if you're into techno, this is probably going to be a very useful sound set. Synthwave, synth pop, that sort of thing, just because of the old school vibe. It's got all that going on. A bit of breakbeaty stuff going on. Let's see what the module does in here. Calms it down a little. More kicks. Okay, and there's not very many pads here because, you know, mono synth pads is not really it's not a huge thing, but some nice sounds here just to add in sort of ambient vibes. Obviously, it very much helps with this sort of sound that you've got this effect section, so the delay, the EQ, and the reverb doing a lot of work here. Can't get that sound out of a Pro 1. Well, not directly, anyway. Soundscapes. I'm full of these, mostly with a fairly dark vibe, this sort of droney stuff. If you want to add some atmosphere in there, but still keep it analog, this is quite a fun way to do it. Sequences. So I've got a mixture of sort of gentle stuff and actiony stuff going on here. So you can even sometimes slow it down like this. And then we've got some little synths at the end, which are things that just kind of didn't really fit entirely into one of the other categories. So that sort of thing. Do you know, we've gone through these so quickly. Let's bang through some more sounds, shall we? I'm going to completely keep quiet now. I'm not. This is a lie. I don't know why I say things like this. I always end up reminding myself of something and saying something else. Let's shush. We're going to go through these ones quicker. I'm just doing this because we went through the first lot so quickly. I wasn't expecting it only to take a quarter of an hour, so. Dark. Basses again. Into drums. And back to leads. I should have just gone through every second. I should have alternated patches really a bit at the beginning. Oh well. Okay, back into pads. There's a bit of harmonic saturation on that one. Some more of those analog soundscapes. Dirty. Let's try the mod wheel on this one. Well, that's rather fun. And back into sequences. I'm going to try the mod wheel on this one. And then finally... Oh, let's play the last patch. Well, there you have it, my sauce pots. That was Repro 1 Firebird. Crunchy, punchy, gloriously atmospheric, but essentially, quintessentially even, analog. And monosynth as well. So you can't play chords unless they're already programmed in with the frequency on the oscillators. One note at a time, my friends. But then I know lots of you play like that anyway. I know I do. Yes, so inspiring analog sounds for modern synth scoring, but also versatile for all sorts of electronic stuff. I love this synth. If you don't have this synth, if you're watching this and you're going, I don't have it, get it, you fool. Because you do also get Repro 5 with it, which is the emulation of the Prophet 5, which just, then you can start playing more than one note. Then you've got some polyphony, my friend. And who doesn't love the sound of the Prophet 5? A fool. A damned fool. So get this. Use it as much as you possibly can because it is just joyous. I am enjoying this synth so much that it has literally become my second most used synth in my music at the moment, behind Zebra, my all-time favourite. Yes, I'm using it even more than I'm using Omnisphere and Diva. I know. Crazy. But it is that good. It is just sensational. It really is. And hopefully this sound set has done some justice to that sensation. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed what you heard and are desperate to go out and buy your copy of Firebird. It'll be available on Friday, the Tumpty-Tumpth of April. I've never have any idea what the date is. I don't know why I begin sentences like that. Stupid man. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I shall see you back here soon for some more fun and strangeness. And noises, mostly noises. Okay, ta-ta for now, and speak to you again soon. Bye-bye.